Well, isn't that funny? Lamont Roach goes on the Donza Project and proves himself to be a liar, proves himself to be a hypocrite, and proves me right yet again. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. A lot of you owe me an apology. I won't get it though. But I'm going to talk my ish in this video. So, for those of you that say KO don't have real sources, KO don't know what the hell he talking about. Lamont Roach just said everything that I reported the entire time. The only thing that threw my reporting off was the fact that Gervonta Davis got arrested on Father's Day weekend. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. If you go back through the documentation, it was I that told you guys that the fight with him and Tank Davis was supposed to be in June. I even showed y'all the fucking venue was blocked off. Yep, that was me. Then, when it didn't happen in June, and we realized it wasn't happening in June, I got another report. My source told me something else again, that it was going to happen August 16th. I broke that to you and gave you the paperwork for that as well. I even told you that Cool Boy Steph and motherfucking O'Shaquie Foster were going to be on the undercard. Sure did. Sure did. Lamont Roach confirmed that as well. O'Shaquie Foster already confirmed it. Stephen Fulton already confirmed it. I also told y'all over and over again, if the contract wasn't signed, if Tank didn't sign his contract, then why the hell did Lamont Roach go to training camp? Why the hell did Tank Davis and Lamont Roach start promoting the fight? Y'all ignored that as well. Y'all ignored that as well. You forget that him and Tank started promoting the fight in the beginning of June. Sure the fuck did. And then Tank Davis got arrested. And it threw everything off. And he decided to go ahead and go through with the Jake Paul fight. And that is the only part that I got wrong, is that the Roach rematch was happening, but he was going to go do the Jake Paul shit right after. That's why they were trying to go for June or go for August, and then he was going to go straight into the exhibition in November. As long as everything went okay in August. But he got arrested, and that threw off the whole motherfucking plans. And that's exactly what Lamont Roach said to the Donza Project. So, Blue Bud, you punk ass. Because I'm all for the subliminal shit on this channel, in case y'all know. Blue Blood, bro. You owe me a fucking apology, nigga. Lamont Roach just confirmed everything I fucking reported from day one. You owe me an apology. Straight up. I was right the whole time, nigga. And everything that you tried to report against to try to come directly at me, bro, and people like you, y'all were wrong the whole time. You owe me an apology, nigga. Straight up. A lot of y'all shitting on my source, bro. Y'all owe me an apology, fam. Talking about, oh, my source, your sources don't know this. Oh, you don't got no sources. KO, you was dead ass wrong. Go tell that to Lamont Roach. Because he just confirmed everything I said, bro. Every fucking thing I said. The takes continue to age like fine wine. I was right the whole time. Tank Davis getting arrested threw every fucking thing off. And it fucked up all the plans. So, off of that. Back to Lamont Roach. You lying ass ninja. I thought Tank didn't sign the contract, bro. I thought Tank didn't sign the contract. Now he did sign the contract. He signed the contract 2 weeks after. He activated his rematch clause 2 weeks after, huh? Okay. I asked y'all, so what is he in camp for if Tank ain't signed the contract? Is he just stupid? Is Lamont Roach just dumb? Is he just a fucking idiot, bro? To go to camp with no signed paperwork? Turns out, no, he wasn't stupid. He was capping and lying the whole fucking time. Now, Tank Davis responded to this interview and he said, that's why I took food off his plate, all the D eating, so forth and so on. I'm going to put it to you like this, bro. With a contract already signed and Lamont Roach likely fighting Pitbull, Tank Davis, Lamont Roach should be after that fight with Jake Paul. Anything else, I'm not fucking with, because I don't fuck with the whole, oh, you did me wrong, oh, you talk too much shit, so I'm going to take food off your plate. I didn't fuck with it when Earl did it to Keith and continues to do it to Keith Thurman. I'm not fucking with it when Tank Davis do it to Lamont Roach. You want to shut Lamont Roach lying, capping ass, hypocritical ass up, you beat his ass in the ring and you send his ass packing. I'm not for none of that. This boxing, bro. I'm not for none of that. Oh, I took food out of his plate. Ha, ha, ha. It's a flex in, like, business. It's a flex, like, in business. And I do understand that boxing is a business. But Tank, you being too businessy and shit right now, bro. You need to get back to the nigga in the amateurs that used to just whoop niggas for free, but still get your bag for it. Like, the Jake Paul shit is good for business. It's too businessy, bro. We wanted the Lamont Roach shit. Starving Lamont Roach out is business, and it's a business flex, but it's too businessy, bro. In boxing, the biggest flex you can have in the world is to whoop somebody, bro. That's the biggest flex you can have, is to whoop somebody. Anyway, back to Lamont Roach, bro. Back to Lamont Roach. We multitask. Because I don't like how my favorite fighter moving, and I don't like what Lamont Roach is doing either. Back to Lamont Roach. He admitted that he is indeed trying to sue Tank Davis. Let me let y'all know how you know the lawsuit is bullshit. If it does get announced and he actually does fight Pitbull Cruz, then the lawsuit is getting thrown out. He ain't really suing him no more. He ain't suing him no more. Just letting y'all know off the rip. He's not fighting Pitbull Cruz and suing Tank Davis at the same time. Al Heyman is not going to look out for him like that. You going to pick and choose, nigga. Do you want this Pitbull fight to possibly build the Tank Davis rematch, or do you want to sue Tank? And then you don't get the Pitbull fight, and you damn sure won't get the Tank fight. What you want to do, nigga? Lawsuit frivolous anyway. People have rematch clauses all the time. Fights be done all the time, and then people can go in another direction and do something else, bro. That lawsuit not going nowhere. You crying over spilt milk while saying you over the nigga. You can't stop talking about the nigga. Have you heard the words no comment? While you saying you moved on, you don't sound like moved on. You sound like a baby daddy or a baby mama that still want their ex back, bro. That what you sound like, fam. And then towards the end of this interview, bro, what really drove me up a wall. What really drove you up a wall? He said he'd take the motherfucking Jake Paul fight too. That, bro. Closing this door. My wife is resting. He said he'd take the Jake Paul fight too. But he don't like the way that Tank did it. Because he didn't like that Tank didn't pay him, bro. He wanted Tank to pay him step-aside money. But he would have took the Jake Paul fight too. So all of these fighters are just showing that they just jealous ninjas, bro. Because I guarantee you, if Lamont Roach get a contract tomorrow to fight this nigga Ice Show Speed for $40 million or $30 million or whatever it is that Tank is getting to fight Jake Paul, he fighting that nigga. Tank is telling people, shut up and be a fan. Well, I'm telling all boxers everywhere, shut up and be boxers. If you know you would go on camera and say you do the same fucking thing he doing, shut the fuck up. Shut up, bro. You a hypocrite, dog, and you lame as F, bro. You lame, dog. That's some lame ass shit. Yeah, I do the same thing. I do the same damn thing. Let me spend the first hour of this interview talking about how trash Tank is for not fighting me. Let me agree with everything, because that Don's a project nigga. That nigga hate Tank, by the way. Let me agree with everything this Tank hater say, bro. Then I'm just going to agree with him. He hating on Tank, nigga. I'm going to hate on Tank with him. We're going to talk shit about this Jake Paul fight. We're gonna talk about what's next for me. We're going to trash this Jake Paul fight. And then right smack dab in the middle of the interview, I'm going to say, nigga, I'd take the Jake Paul fight too. I just would have did it better. Like, he should have told me something. He should have told me something. Did you tell him you was going to go on the interview tour talking shit about him? And this is why I don't like lying. Bro, this is why I can't For y'all that don't want to know why I don't like Lamont Roach, bro, it's his behavior after the fight, fam. He literally also in that interview said, "Man, I wasn't talking shit about him. I was just talking about what I did in the fight. I was just talking about what I did. Nigga, you was talking shit the whole time about him. And you reacted to the reaction of the reaction of the reaction of your own fucking fight. You built your whole platform that you got right now off of this nigga, man. You didn't do no Donza Project interviews after you fought Hector Garcia. I didn't see you on Twitch after you fought motherfucking Fetal Pig McCroy. Nigga, you built your whole name off that man while saying I wasn't talking shit about him, no. Trash ass, backstabbing, controversial shit. And he been filing paperwork on Tank since they was kids. Filed paperwork in the amateurs. Filed paperwork after their first fight. Now he filed paperwork suing again because he didn't get the second fight. Nigga, you was moving like a whole sucker out here. We had a deal. We had a signed fight. We had a deal. They still might spin the block for that deal. We saw Loma spin the block with Cambosos. We saw Earl and Bud agree in principle to fight and then spin the block. What you're really doing is you're going to fuck up your chances of getting that rematch because they might say F you and just roll out, which I don't want them to do. But you acting like that's what you want them to do. Why would you even want money and step aside money? See, what he wanted was to be on the even playing field. Bro, give me a heads up. Tell you what, I will agree that Tank's team should have given Lamont Roach a heads up. If you can prove to me that Lamont Roach gave Tank Davis' team a heads up that he was filing to get an email W. Yeah, straight like that. If you can prove to me that Lamont Roach gave Tank Davis a heads up that he was going to say, look, bro, I'm going to go on all these interviews and I'm going to say I don't believe you got nothing in your eye. I'm going to say I don't believe that you got no hair in your hair grease in your eye, none of that shit. But then I'm going to have my legal team use the same shit I claim I don't believe to file with the commission to try to get this overturned and give you your first loss in the email. If he gave Tank Davis a heads up on that, then I agree. Tank Davis should have gave him a heads up that I'm going to fight this Jake Paul fight and then I might spin the block. Yep, if he did that, I agree. If he didn't do that, get the fuck out of my face. Lamont Roach. Get out of my face, bro. Get out of my face. People always want to ask for shit that they're unwilling to give themselves, bro. If he gave Tank a heads up, hey, I'm finna go on Cam and Mason, I'm gonna shit on you. Hey, I'm finna use your name on Twitch and I'm gonna react to your fight. Hey, it just dropped on YouTube, bro. Just want to let you know I'm gonna react to my reaction of your fight. Say, bro, it dropped again. I'm gonna react to the reaction of the reaction to build my name up. I ain't never dropped no merch before, nigga, but I'm gonna drop merch. I'm gonna piggyback off your name some more. And I'm going to do this over and over again. If he gave Tank Davis a heads up on all of that shit, then I agree with y'all, bro. Tank should have gave him a heads up on the Jake Paul shit. But I'm going to end the video with this. We got yet another young man that is on record saying, I would take the money too and I would take that fight too. But let me shit on the person that actually got the fight. That is jealousy, bro. That is somebody saying, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's somebody on the bench looking at the star player miss the game-winning shot. And the nigga on the bench is like, yeah, bro, shit. If they can put me in the game, I took a shot. I made that shit, bro. They should have let me do it, bro. Like, if he missed the shot, bro. He missed the shot. Nigga took the shot. Steph Curry missed that shit. If they'd have put me in the game, I'd have made that shit, bro. I done made that shit. That's what you sound like, bro. Man, shit, I took that fight too, nigga. They gave me the Jake Paul fight, but I done did it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I would have let him know. I done did it, bro. You sound like a clown, bro. Lamont Roach, out of pocket. Smash it like I see y'all soon.